If you are missing these 7 foods, you may have difficulty sleeping or wake up at midnight. The restful sleep secrets are found in these 7 best foods to promote sleep health in seniors. The 7 remarkable foods that possess the power to significantly enhance the way you sleep, particularly as you navigate the golden years. And believe me, the results might just pleasantly surprise you. Let's begin by acknowledging a common yet often frustrating scenario for many seniors. You settle into bed, longing for rest, but your mind feels like a busy highway, thoughts racing endlessly. You toss and turn, perhaps gaze at the ceiling, or even worse, you fall asleep only to find yourself wide awake at 2 o'clock or 3 a.m., unable to recapture that elusive sleep. Does this sound familiar? These disrupted nights don't merely leave you feeling tired. They gradually impact your overall well-being, a concern that often becomes more pronounced as the years advance. What many might not fully appreciate is that sleep challenges tend to become more prevalent after the age of 60 or 70. Your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, can start to shift. The natural signals that once reliably guided your rest might begin to fade or become less consistent. But here's the reassuring news. Nature has already provided us with gentle yet potent tools, safe, natural foods that work harmoniously with your body's systems to help you reclaim restful sleep. Seniors who thoughtfully incorporate these foods into their evening routines often experience tangible and lasting improvements. Less restless nights, deeper, more restorative sleep, and brighter, more energetic mornings. It's as if their bodies are gently reminded how to rest deeply and effectively once again. And if you currently find yourself occasionally relying on over-the-counter or prescribed sleep aids to get through the night, please listen closely. This could be your opportunity to gradually and safely explore natural alternatives that support your long-term sleep health. Let's explore the first food that might just help reset your nights and revitalize your days. Food number 1, the gentle power of bananas for senior sleep. Yes, the familiar, humble banana, something you've likely seen countless times in your kitchen, might just be the natural sleep ally you've been seeking, especially as a senior. But what makes a banana so beneficial when it comes to promoting sleep in our later years? It all boils down to a wonderful trio of naturally occurring nutrients: magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6. Together, these nutrients form a kind of soothing cocktail for your nervous system. Magnesium and potassium play a vital role in helping your muscles relax, gently signaling to your body that it's time to release the day's accumulated tension. This muscle relaxation is particularly important for seniors who may experience age-related stiffness or nighttime cramps. Vitamin B6, on the other hand, plays a crucial role in the intricate process of converting tryptophan, an amino acid, into serotonin. Serotonin is often referred to as the feel-good chemical, and it plays a significant role in stabilizing mood and promoting relaxation, both essential precursors to a good night's sleep. And that's not all. This serotonin later converts into melatonin, the very hormone that signals to your brain that it's nighttime and time to sleep. Let's consider a real-life example. Meet Eleanor, a vibrant 72-year-old who had been struggling with restless leg syndrome and frequent awakenings throughout the night. Her doctor suggested trying a few dietary adjustments. Eleanor started eating one ripe banana, just slightly speckled with brown, about an hour before she went to bed. Within a week, she noticed a significant decrease in her nighttime leg twitching. After a few weeks, especially once she began incorporating other foods from this list, her sleep became deeper and more consistent. No more staring at the clock at 3 a.m., feeling frustrated and tired. Or consider George, an active 68-year-old who found it hard to wind down in the evenings after a day of gardening. He started having a banana as an evening snack. He found that the gentle sweetness satisfied his evening cravings, and the magnesium helped ease the aches and pains in his muscles, making it easier for him to drift off to sleep. Pro tip for seniors: if you find bananas a little heavy, try mashing half a banana into a warm cup of oat milk with a sprinkle of cinnamon. This creates a comforting and easily digestible evening treat that still provides those beneficial nutrients. If you happen to eat a greener banana, you'll also benefit from resistant starch, a special type of fiber that nourishes the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Emerging research suggests a fascinating connection between gut health and sleep quality. Just keep in mind that bananas aren't an on-off switch. They won't suddenly knock you out like a strong medication. Instead, they gently help your brain and body remember how to transition into sleep naturally, the way it's designed to. Food number 2, almonds, the silent sleep guardians for golden years. At first glance, almonds might simply seem like a crunchy, protein-packed snack, but for seniors seeking better sleep, they are so much more. These little nutritional powerhouses are brimming with nutrients that directly target the systems that govern sleep. The star player here, once again, is magnesium. As we discussed with bananas, magnesium acts like a natural, off switch for your nervous system. When you enjoy a small handful of almonds in the evening, this magnesium begins to work, helping to slow things down, reduce physical tension, and gently prepare your body for sleep without any forceful sedation. This can be particularly helpful for seniors who experience heightened anxiety or muscle tension in the evenings. But the sleep-promoting benefits of almonds don't end there. They also play a role in regulating cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed with your mind racing, replaying conversations or worrying about tomorrow's tasks? Elevated cortisol levels could be a contributing factor, and the nutrients in almonds may help to gently lower these levels, promoting a calmer state conducive to sleep. And let's not overlook vitamin E, a potent antioxidant found in almonds. As we age, our bodies can experience increased oxidative stress and chronic inflammation, which can silently interfere with sleep quality, preventing you from reaching those deep, restorative stages of sleep. Vitamin E helps combat this inflammation, supporting a more restful night. Here's another crucial benefit, especially relevant for seniors. Almonds contain healthy fats that help stabilize blood sugar levels overnight. Many seniors might experience subtle blood sugar fluctuations during the night, which can lead to waking up feeling oddly alert or even slightly hungry in the early hours. The healthy fats in almonds help maintain a more consistent energy supply, potentially preventing these disruptive dips. Consider Margaret, a gracious 78-year-old who often woke up in the middle of the night feeling restless. She started incorporating a small handful of raw almonds into her evening routine, about an hour before bed. Over time, she noticed that she was sleeping through the night more consistently, and waking up feeling less groggy. Or think of Arthur, a thoughtful 65-year-old who experienced evening anxiety. He found that the act of slowly savoring a few almonds in the evening helped him to feel calmer and more grounded, making the transition to sleep much smoother. Pro tip for seniors: to maximize the benefits, aim for a small handful, around a quarter cup, about an hour before bed. You can enjoy them raw, or if you have the time, soaking them in water for a few hours can help reduce phytic acid, which may interfere with magnesium absorption in some individuals. Feeling creative? Try making your own homemade almond milk by soaking almonds overnight, peeling them, and blending them with warm water and a dash of cinnamon. Sip this soothing beverage before bed and let the calming magic begin. But wait, a hidden sleep saboteur for seniors. Before we move on to the rest of these sleep-enhancing foods, there's one common habit that could be quietly working against your sleep, even if it seems harmless, especially for seniors who might be more sensitive to its effects. Let's talk about decaf coffee. Many people, including seniors, assume that decaf coffee is a safe and comforting evening beverage since it doesn't contain real caffeine. But here's the truth: decaf coffee still contains a small percentage of its original caffeine content, typically around 3% to 10%. And for some seniors, who may have a slower metabolism or increased sensitivity to stimulants, this small amount can be more than enough to subtly disrupt their sleep patterns. But the real concern isn't just the residual caffeine. It's also about how some decaf coffee is processed. Certain decaffeination methods involve chemical solvents like methylene chloride or ethyl acetate. Even in trace amounts, these chemicals may potentially interfere with your neurotransmitters, the very chemical messengers responsible for regulating your sleep and wake cycles. And here's another intriguing twist: your brain has likely formed a conditioned association between the taste and aroma of coffee and mental alertness. So, even if your decaf cup contains minimal caffeine, That familiar flavor and comforting warmth might still subconsciously stimulate your brain, making it harder to wind down and prepare for sleep. Think about it. For years, you might have associated coffee with starting your day or staying alert. Even switching to decaf, the ritual of sipping that warm, familiar drink in the evening could still be sending your brain the wrong message, a subtle signal that it's go time, rather than wind down time. This mental confusion can inadvertently impact one of the most crucial phases of sleep, deep sleep. Deep sleep is when the real magic of restoration happens. It's when your cells regenerate, your immune system resets, and your brain consolidates memories and processes the day's information. If you don't spend enough time in this deep sleep phase, even if you technically slept through the night, you'll likely wake up feeling sluggish, mentally foggy, and unrefreshed, as if your body hit pause instead of fully resetting. Now, imagine this scenario. You're doing everything right for good sleep. No screens before bed, a quiet and comfortable bedroom, perhaps even a relaxing nighttime routine. But you still enjoy a cup of decaf coffee in the evening. That seemingly harmless habit might be quietly sabotaging your efforts without you even realizing it. A better choice for seniors: consider replacing your evening decaf with a calming herbal infusion, such as a warm, well-brewed chamomile tea. We'll discuss the proper preparation later, or a soothing lavender infusion. Just a few nights of swapping coffee for a natural, caffeine-free herbal tea might yield noticeable improvements in your sleep quality. This isn't just a theory, it's a practical example of how clever marketing can sometimes present a disruptor as a helper. Decaf coffee often wears the mask of a sleep-friendly beverage, but for many seniors, it can be a quiet thief, subtly stealing away the deep, restorative rest their bodies so desperately crave. Food number 3, cherries, the ruby red sleep reset for seniors. They're small, they're sweet, they're delicious, and what many seniors might not realize is that cherries are like nature's gentle sleep regulators. These vibrant red gems are a natural source of melatonin, the key hormone your brain releases to signal, lights out, and time for sleep. In an ideal world, your body would produce melatonin on its own, like a reliable internal clock, every evening as daylight fades. However, as we age, this natural melatonin production can sometimes become less efficient or more easily disrupted. Factors like stress, age-related changes, exposure to evening light, especially from screens, and inconsistent sleep schedules can all interfere with this crucial hormone's production. That's where cherries can step in as a natural aid. Studies have suggested that consuming just 10 to 15 tart cherries, either fresh or frozen, about an hour or two before bed, can gently help guide your body back into a healthier sleep rhythm. They can act as a natural nudge to your internal clock, promoting a smoother transition towards deep and restful sleep. And the benefits don't stop there. Cherries are also packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help combat silent inflammation, particularly in the brain. Think of these antioxidants as an overnight cleaning crew, sweeping away oxidative stress so you can wake up feeling clear-headed, mentally sharp, and emotionally balanced. This is particularly important for seniors, as reducing inflammation can have far-reaching benefits for overall health and cognitive function. Have you ever woken up feeling stiff, sore, or just off? It could be a sign that your sleep isn't reaching that deep, restorative depth your body needs for repair and rejuvenation. Cherries may help smooth the transition between light sleep and these deeper stages, allowing your body to effectively repair tissues and your mind to fully recharge. Another amazing benefit for seniors: cherries can be powerful allies during seasonal changes. As daylight hours shift, your body's natural melatonin rhythm can sometimes get thrown off balance, leading to feelings of sluggishness or difficulty adjusting your sleep schedule. Cherries can act as a natural anchor, helping to keep your sleep cycle more stable, regardless of what's happening with the external light. Consider Eleanor again, our 72-year-old friend. After incorporating tart cherries into her evening routine, she not only slept more soundly but also noticed a reduction in morning stiffness, which she had attributed to just getting older. Or think of Richard, a spry 70-year-old who enjoyed evening walks but sometimes found it hard to settle down afterwards. He started having a small bowl of frozen cherries as a post-walk treat and found that it helped him relax and fall asleep more easily. Important tip for seniors: always opt for fresh or frozen cherries, if possible. Avoid dried cherries, as they are often loaded with added sugar, which can spike your energy levels and disrupt the wind-down process right when your body should be calming down. Try enjoying cherries on their own, blending them into a smoothie with almond or oat milk, or making a light evening snack with a few other sleep-friendly ingredients. They're tasty, easy to prepare, and supported by scientific research. Food number 4: kiwi, the green guardian of rest for seniors. It's fuzzy, it's tart, it's a vibrant green on the inside, and it might just become your new best friend at bedtime, especially as you prioritize good sleep in your senior years. While kiwi might seem like an exotic fruit better suited for tropical fruit salads, beneath that unique exterior lies one of the most scientifically supported sleep boosters on the planet. Several studies, particularly those conducted in New Zealand, kiwi's homeland, have shown remarkable results. Eating just 1 or 2 kiwis about an hour before bed can significantly improve both sleep duration and sleep quality in adults of all ages, including seniors. So, what's the secret behind this unassuming fruit? Kiwis are rich in serotonin, one of the most crucial brain chemicals when it comes to regulating mood and sleep. Serotonin helps you feel calm and relaxed, promotes emotional stability, and most importantly, it's a direct precursor to melatonin. In other words, the nutrients in kiwi help set the stage, signaling to your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. But the sleep-promoting power of kiwi doesn't stop there. Kiwis also contain powerful antioxidants, such as vitamin C and vitamin E, which help reduce oxidative stress. As we discussed with almonds, oxidative stress is a silent but potentially damaging factor that can impair brain function, memory, and mental clarity, and it can also disrupt sleep. Kiwis work from the inside out to combat this stress. And here's a cool bonus, particularly relevant for seniors who might be mindful of their digestive health. The skin of the kiwi actually contains even more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Yes, you can actually eat the whole thing. Just make sure to scrub off the fuzz with a soft brush. That extra fiber supports healthy digestion, which, believe it or not, also plays a significant role in how well you sleep. A comfortable digestive system contributes to a more peaceful night. Consider Patricia, a lively 75-year-old who had trouble staying asleep throughout the night. She started eating 1 kiwi before bed and was surprised to find that she was waking up less frequently and feeling more rested in the morning. Or think of James, a thoughtful 69-year-old who experienced occasional evening anxiety. He found the slightly tangy taste of kiwi to be refreshing and noticed a subtle calming effect that helped him drift off to sleep more easily. Pro tip for seniors: to level up the sleep-promoting effects, try pairing half a banana with 1 kiwi about an hour before bed. The banana provides tryptophan, and the kiwi delivers serotonin, a perfect combination that enhances your body's natural melatonin production. It's like giving your brain the exact tools it needs to build deep, nourishing sleep. For something even simpler, blend a kiwi, half a banana, and some warm oat milk into a creamy nighttime smoothie. It's light, tasty, and primes your nervous system for total relaxation. And here's the best part for seniors: kiwi doesn't just help with falling asleep, its effects can also help ease feelings of anxiety, irritability, and even mild muscle soreness, all things that can commonly interfere with restful sleep in our later years. Kiwi might be small, but when it comes to sleep, it packs a powerful, multifaceted punch. Food number 5: sauerkraut. Now, let's talk about sauerkraut. While this fermented cabbage can be a fantastic ally for your overall health, including potentially supporting better sleep, it's crucial for seniors to use it correctly. If you combine sauerkraut with certain other foods, particularly those that might be harder to digest or stimulating, such as rich chocolate, wine, or other high-cholesterol ingredients, you could unintentionally create a sleep-wrecking cocktail. Why? Because these combinations may cause subtle but significant disruptions in your digestion and neurotransmitter balance right when your body needs peace and quiet for sleep. The best way for seniors to consume sauerkraut for potential sleep benefits: opt for small amounts, just 2 to 3 tablespoons, and ideally pair it with a source of complex, healthy carbohydrates like a small portion of brown rice or some plain oats. And here's a key consideration for seniors: eat it at least 2 hours before bedtime. Avoid combining it with heavy proteins, red meats, or ultra-processed dinner items, as these can slow down digestion and potentially lead to gastric discomfort, bloating, or even those unwelcome midnight awakenings that can be particularly disruptive for seniors. Now, it's important for seniors to pay attention to their body's signals when it comes to sauerkraut. Watch for any signs that it might not be agreeing with you, such as sudden waves of body heat, skin itching, facial flushing, or waking up with a dull headache. These could be symptoms of histamine sensitivity, a condition that some individuals, including seniors, can develop with fermented foods. Thinking of making your own sauerkraut? It's simpler than it sounds. Just thinly slice fresh cabbage, massage it with some sea salt, and let it ferment in a clean, airtight glass jar for about a week at room temperature. If you're buying it ready-made, always choose raw, unpasteurized versions. Pasteurization, while it extends shelf life, unfortunately kills the live probiotics, which are a significant part of sauerkraut's potential health benefits. And there's more to sauerkraut than just probiotics. It's also a solid source of vitamin C, which plays a role in various bodily functions, including potentially helping to lower cortisol levels, your body's main stress hormone. Lower cortisol levels, especially in the evening, can certainly contribute to deeper and calmer sleep for seniors. One important note for seniors, especially those who might be taking supplements: if you're taking iron supplements, be cautious about consuming large amounts of vitamin C-rich foods like sauerkraut at the same time. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption, and while iron is essential, too much in the bloodstream can, in some individuals, potentially suppress melatonin production, paradoxically making your sleep worse. So, the golden rule here is moderation and awareness of your individual needs. The key takeaway for seniors is that sauerkraut can be a valuable addition to a healthy diet, potentially supporting gut health and even sleep, but it needs to be consumed thoughtfully, in moderation, and at the right time, paying close attention to how your body responds. You may find that this seemingly odd little fermented food delivers big rewards, not just for your digestive system but also for your brain, your nerves, and your ability to truly rest and rejuvenate during the night. Consider Beatrice, a health-conscious 76-year-old who had heard about the benefits of fermented foods. She started adding a small amount of unpasteurized sauerkraut to her lunchtime salads and noticed an improvement in her digestion and a subtle but positive shift in her overall well-being, which indirectly seemed to contribute to more consistent sleep. Or think of Harold, a curious 70-year-old who made his own sauerkraut. He enjoyed a small serving with his early dinner and found that it didn't disrupt his sleep, and he appreciated the natural probiotics. However, he learned to avoid it if he was having a later, richer meal. Food number 6, oatmeal. The breakfast you should consider eating at night for senior sleep. Oatmeal is a breakfast staple for many, but it might just be the exact comforting and sleep-promoting food your body needs before bed, especially as you navigate the sleep challenges that can sometimes accompany aging. Oatmeal isn't just warm, comforting, and filling. It's one of the most underrated sleep-promoting foods on the planet when eaten at the right time and with the right additions. It can help calm your nervous system, gently balance blood sugar levels, and naturally guide your body into sleep mode. What makes oatmeal so effective for promoting sleep in seniors? It comes down to a powerful and beneficial trio: magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. We've already discussed the sleep-relaxing benefits of magnesium. It helps ease muscle tension, lower your heart rate, and soothe your busy mind, all of which are conducive to falling asleep more easily. Zinc is another essential mineral, and it plays a critical role in the complex chain reaction within your body that ultimately leads to the production of melatonin, the hormone your body uses to regulate its sleep-wake cycle. Ensuring adequate zinc intake can support healthy melatonin production. And then there are the slow-digesting carbohydrates in oats. These provide a gradual and steady release of glucose into your bloodstream, which helps keep your energy levels stable throughout the night. This last point is particularly important for seniors. Many experience those frustrating awakenings between 2 o'clock and 3 a.m., not because of a bad dream or a loud noise, but often due to a subtle drop in blood sugar. When this happens, your body can perceive it as a sign that energy reserves are running low, triggering a mild stress response that can wake you up. Oatmeal helps prevent these disruptive blood sugar dips by providing a sustained release of energy. No sudden spikes, no subsequent crashes, and hopefully, no 3 a.m. brain buzz. And that's not all. Oats contain a unique compound with mild sedative properties. It helps to quiet that internal mental chatter, reduce overstimulation, and gently calm your thoughts without making you feel groggy or overly drowsy the next day. This can be a welcome benefit for seniors who sometimes find their minds racing at night. Consider Dorothy, a delightful 80-year-old who had always been a light sleeper. On the advice of a nutritionist, she started having a small bowl of plain oatmeal about an hour before bed. She found that it helped her feel comfortably full without being overly heavy, and she seemed to drift off to sleep more easily and stay asleep longer. Or think of Walter, a thoughtful 74-year-old who sometimes experienced nighttime anxiety. He found the warm, comforting ritual of eating a small bowl of oatmeal in the evening to be very soothing, helping to calm his mind before sleep. Here's an ideal bedtime oatmeal recipe. Cook about half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond or oat milk. Both are also sleep-friendly. Add a small handful of slivered almonds or chopped walnuts for extra magnesium and healthy fats, and sprinkle a bit of cinnamon for flavor and its potential blood sugar regulating effects. This not only tastes delicious but also boosts the blood sugar stabilizing and relaxing effects of the dish. Another option is to add a spoonful of ground oats to a banana and plant-based milk smoothie for a light and easily digestible evening snack. Emerging research has suggested that regular oat eaters tend to spend more time in the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep. This means that even if the total number of hours you sleep remains the same, the quality of your sleep might improve significantly, leading to you waking up feeling more alert, with sharper focus, and a better mood. So, if you've been struggling with broken sleep, energy dips during the day, or restless nights, consider moving oats from your morning bowl to your evening routine. Food number 7. Chamomile. Chamomile is practically a universal symbol of calm, a time-honored herbal remedy used for generations to ease nerves and promote relaxation before bedtime. It's a common recommendation for seniors seeking a natural sleep aid. But here's a crucial point that many people, including seniors, might not fully realize. How you prepare your chamomile tea significantly determines whether it will actually work effectively for sleep. If you simply dunk a tea bag into boiling water for a minute or two, you'll likely end up with a lightly flavored warm drink, but you'll be missing out on most of its sleep-promoting potential. What makes chamomile truly powerful is a naturally occurring compound called apigenin. This flavonoid has the remarkable ability to bind to specific receptors in your brain, triggering a calming and anti-anxiety effect that is similar to that of certain prescription medications, but without the associated side effects. Think of apigenin as nature's gentle whisper to your nervous system, saying, "It's okay, you can let go now." To fully unlock its potential and experience its sleep-enhancing benefits, especially as a senior, you need to brew your chamomile tea properly. The right way for seniors to brew chamomile for sleep. Choose loose flowers. Opt for dried, whole chamomile flowers rather than the finely ground tea found in many commercial tea bags. Whole flowers generally contain a higher concentration of beneficial compounds. Use enough flowers. For a potent brew, use 1 to 2 tablespoons of dried flowers per cup of water. Don't be stingy. Heat the water correctly. Bring your water to a boil, and then let it cool slightly for about 30 seconds to a minute before pouring it over the chamomile flowers. Using water that is too aggressively boiling can degrade some of the delicate compounds, including apigenin. Aim for a temperature around 175 to 185 degrees Fahrenheit, 80 to 85 degrees Celsius. Steep for at least 10 minutes. This is a critical step. Simply steeping for a few minutes won't be enough to extract a sufficient amount of apigenin. Cover your cup or teapot while it steeps. This helps to trap the essential oils, which also contribute to chamomile's calming properties. To further enhance the calming effects, You can consider combining chamomile with other sleep-promoting herbs like lemon balm or passion flower. A touch of raw honey can also be added for its mild sedative properties and pleasant taste. Drinking this properly prepared chamomile infusion about 30 to 45 minutes before you plan to go to bed can transform your wind-down ritual into something genuinely therapeutic, especially if you make it a consistent part of your nightly routine. Chamomile doesn't typically knock you out. Instead, it gently creates the perfect mental and physical environment for your body to do what it was naturally designed to do: fall asleep easily, deeply, and fully. Consider Agnes, a graceful 82-year-old who had been drinking chamomile tea for years but never felt a significant difference in her sleep. When her granddaughter, a herbalist, showed her the proper way to brew it using loose flowers and a longer steeping time, she was amazed at the improvement in her ability to relax and fall asleep. Or think of Samuel, a thoughtful 77-year-old who incorporated properly brewed chamomile tea into his nightly routine after dinner. He found the warm ritual to be very comforting, and over time, he noticed a significant reduction in his nighttime restlessness. Chamomile, the gentle healer, but only if you prepare it right. You've likely heard of chamomile. It's the go-to herbal tea for calming nerves and winding down before bed. But as we've emphasized, the magic of chamomile truly lies in its proper preparation to effectively release that valuable apigenin. Make this simple adjustment to your routine, and you might be surprised at the difference it can make to your sleep quality in your senior years. If you found these insights helpful for improving your sleep health in your senior years, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss another valuable tip for living a healthier and more rested life. Until next time, take care and I'll see you in the next video.